What up, though? Your boy Meech, aka the CI Saint. Hope everyone's doing well. Time for the fastest fragrance rotation in Fragcom. My fragrance rotation the week of Sunday, November 2nd, 2025. All right, getting the week started on Sunday, I went with the layering combination of Milano Privé by Pandora Scents with CK1 Shock by Calvin Klein. Both of these fragrances feature a sweet tobacco note, some spice, and aromatics. Great combination for the fall weather. Monday during the day, I went with Brioni Eau de Parfum Intense, one of the most underrated designer fragrances on the market today. I was back in the office for a second week and decided to wear this classy, elegant scent. You get notes like saffron, vanilla, patchouli, and oud. This is just a high-class grown man fragrance. Monday evening, I wore Black Vanilla Absolute by Perry Ellis. This was a $30 rack store find. This one's really good. Sexy vanillic scent, a little spice, a woody oud note. Think Lattafa's Camera if you amped up the spice and added a woody oud note. That's kind of what this smells like. Great evening fragrance for the cooler weather months. Tuesday, I went with For Him Blue Noir Eau de Parfum by Narciso Rodriguez, another underrated designer scent. This is woody and musky, smells like luxurious soap, very versatile day-to-day scent. On Wednesday, I went with Fatan Pour Homme by Rasasi. This is one from the house that you don't hear about that much, but this is essentially a vetiver-based fragrance with some citruses at the top. It'll definitely remind you of something like Terre d'Hermes EDT, except that it's slightly fresher. This is a versatile one that could work for the office, and like a lot of fragrances by Rasasi, it's a beast of a performer. Thursday, I went with Vetiver Pepper by Azah Perfumes. Azah is a niche fragrance house, very affordable. This is around the $40 price point. Spicy vetiver-centric fragrance with a little fruity apple at the top. This garnered me a few compliments in the office. This is a nice, versatile fragrance for a more mature gentleman. On Friday, I went with Obsidian by Rayhan. I just recently threw up a first impressions review on this fragrance. This is definitely a take on the Dior Homme Parfum DNA. You're getting a buttery iris, a leathery accord, and an earthy woodiness. This lasted about 6 hours before it became a skin scent, but this is a great smelling fragrance. Can't wait to spend more time with this one. Saturday during the day, I went with Assad Bourbon by Lattafa, my first full wearing of this fragrance. Sweet fragrance, you get this Mirabelle plum at the top, get a chocolatey cacao in the dry down. This is sexy stuff and a great fragrance for the fall. And to wrap the week up on Saturday evening, I went with Spectre Ghost by French Avenue. This is a take on Nichane's Ani. So this is a creamy, vanillic, woody fragrance. Absolutely love this one of my favorite clones in my collection. Be sure to check out my social media for more. Your boy Meech, aka the CI Saint. Until next time, take care. Peace.